Look at what I'm drinking, guys. This is what we're about to go up. Two guys come up to us and like obviously we're a bit wary. It is now the next day. I can't even remember the last thing I filmed last night. But it is now Sunday morning. It is about 10 and we're about to head out to do a riverboat tour thing. Basically like literally what I just said, a riverboat tour. But we need to meet Eve, so we're going to try and meet her at the like point where you get on. I don't actually really know where that is. Do you know where that is?
Yeah, I've got the location.
Okay, we've got it on Google Maps. Google Maps has been our friend this week. But yeah, we're heading out now. I've got a headband on that I bought yesterday from Bershka. I really don't know how I feel about it. I think I like headbands and I love them on other people, and then on me I'm just like Basically we saw this girl yesterday in the restaurant that we were eating in that looked so pretty and so nice and just like effortlessly pretty, and she had a headband just like casually pushing her hair back, and me and Lydia were like, we want to buy a headband, we need to buy a headband, like so I bought this one. But yeah, I don't know if I like it. This is the outfit I have on. I've worn this a few times. The trousers are from Pretty Little Thing. They're really comfy, which is why I like them. And then the top's also from Pretty Little Thing. And then the headband I got in Bershka. We are going on a riverboat cruise. Eve's got the tickets. Eve sorted the whole thing out. Basically, Eve's the tour guide. Look at what I'm drinking, guys. Look at the time. Oh dear. These guys have got a cup of tea. Not me though. We have decided that we are going up. Is it the TV tower? Yeah. Is that what it's called? Right, so basically, massive building. In fact, it's right here, I'll show you it. Here's Eve. This is Eve sitting having her spring roll. This is what we're about to go up. And it does kind of scare me because if you watch me regularly, you will know I'm scared of heights. But I say I'm scared of heights and then I frequently go up tall buildings, so I'm kind of over it now. But I don't think I'll love it, but I think it'll be a good view, so I'm excited to go up it and see what it's like. But we have to wait half an hour. We've got tickets that are valid from like 1:45 or something like that. I'm not actually too sure what time, but we thought we'd get some lunch in the meantime. Look how cute these noodles are. They come in a little box with a handle and they were for like €4 and they have spring rolls on them, so I'm very excited about that. I'm so excited to eat. I'm actually not that hungry, but I think once I start eating I probably will be. I can always eat as well, so it doesn't really matter. In we go. Oh, it's quite a small lift.
Yeah, it is.
So we are now going on electric scooters. I've just downloaded the app. The app was Voi. It was so easy to do. I literally just put my name and stuff in. This sounds like sponsored, but it's not. I just happened to find this one at the side of the road. These two are over here. They're on Cirque ones. 15 cents per minute to hire this, which is so good. So straightforward to do. Literally just took me 3 minutes. So we're gonna get on these. We're at the park, which is like probably one of the safest areas to do this because obviously none of us have really ridden electric scooters before, although fun fact, I did actually have one as a child, but never rode it in the roads. So we're gonna go for a little scooter ride around the park and hopefully, fingers crossed, not fall off or die. These are so much fun. None of us have fallen off yet.
No, they're really
we're doing good, aren't we? Like, I'm proud of us.
Yeah, I am proud of us too.
We are just about to have a little ride down here. We're in the park. Oh, there's some people walking up towards us. Oh no.
And they're off.
We have sex on the beach, fake beach, by the river. We've got some very jazzy music, very loud. We've got some chips on the way, having a little sit down before we head to the Berlin Wall. So we are now at the East Side Gallery, which is like the largest remaining part of the Berlin Wall, which came down in 1989. but was up for 28 years. I've learned some history today. I really know nothing about this part of history at all, so it's nice to be able to walk along it and like read about it. Also, as you can see, it's so cool. Like the graffiti on this is really good. Like it's not even graffiti, it's just art. Like this is just straight up art. There's a few that are more famous than others. This one apparently, I have seen this everywhere, hence why there's a big crowd around it. We have come to a rooftop bar. It's really windy. The girls are over here. This, did we get the name of it? Like 260, 270? I can't remember, something like that. But it's like at the Mercedes Arena. If you're ever in Berlin, there's a rooftop bar. It's free to get up. We've just literally walked up and got in the lift. However, there are no seats outside, so I think we might have to sit inside. But we're gonna have a drink before we go for like tea, because we're not actually that hungry because we just ate chips. But how nice is this view?
It's Berlin. I just feel like so like I just love it.
So nice.
I just love it here.
Dinner has arrived. We're at a restaurant called Alec. Lydia has a curry, just a regular curry, korma.
It's like a
butter chicken curry. Eve has a pulled pork burger with chips. I have a cheeseburger with sweet potato fries, and we all have a rosé. Oh Lydia, that looks so nice, so nice. This is reminding me of Portugal when we got curry. Similar vibe, but yeah, I'm so excited to eat this. It looks really nice in here. Big fan. Oh, we've come out of the restaurant and it's raining. It's out of focus on the camera and we've had a couple of drinks. Okay, our Uber's here. Bye. See you tomorrow. Will you be okay on your own?
Yeah, I'll meet you. What time?
Like 11, half 11 at the lobby. Right, let's get in this bad boy. Okay, good morning. It is Monday now. Peep the little drink behind me. I bought this on the first day because we were like buying a drink. I don't even know what it is or when I'm gonna drink it, so that's why it's there. However, it is Monday morning. It's a little bit like cloudier weather. It's a little bit grayer, so I've got a jumper on. I've also got a skirt on. I actually bought this in Bershka while I was here. I actually really like it. It's like black denim. Got this funky belt on it, which I had to YouTube tutorial how to fasten, because how the heck do you fasten these belts? But I've worked it out now, so it's all good. And we're just waiting for Eve to come and meet us. We've had a lot more of a lazy morning because the last 2 days have been so full on. Like we've left the hotel every morning at like 10 and got back in again at like midnight. So we decided we were gonna have a bit of a lie-in. Eve's gonna come down and meet us in the lobby like any minute now basically, and then we're going for some brunch slash just lunch, because it's a lot more towards lunchtime than it is towards breakfast time. But I'm absolutely starving. I'm so excited to eat. We have come for breakfast in a place called Spreegold. I think that's how you say it, and their menu is seriously extensive. They have like every possible breakfast option you could ever have thought of. It's making the decision quite tough, isn't it, Eve?
I'm stressed because yours is going to come like by the time I decide.
No, I don't think it will. But
get the pancakes with bacon, I feel like that's a shout.
Yeah. But if you liked it, just get it again. The stress is so real right now. It's like, I've gone for scrambled egg, which I don't usually get, but it just looked really good like in the photo. Yeah, like it looked pretty good.
Oh, is that what you bought it?
Well, I think so. Don't really know.
Got this.
I think it's gonna look like that, but I don't really have a clue. Look at how good this looks. It came so quickly as well. I literally just finished showing you the picture of it in there, and then now it's here. I was like, oh wow, that happened really fast. Yeah, it actually does, to be fair to it. So I haven't filmed anything in a while because we spent the last 2 hours or so in the museum at Checkpoint Charlie, which is like in the center of Berlin, and it was all about like the history of the Berlin Wall and the like history of Germany when it was ruled by like the Soviet Union and stuff like that, which was so interesting, really fascinating. And I also didn't really know it, as I've mentioned in these vlogs, I really don't know much about German history, so it was nice to like sit there. However, I didn't film any of that, I don't think, at all, so yeah, that happened. Now we are in the mall at Berlin, which is the coolest, like, what is that? That is a slide as an alternative to an escalator. I love that. That is so cool. So we're just gonna have a little walk around here, maybe get some food, I think. It somehow got to like 4:30. Really don't know how that happened.
Do we get food now when we're getting food like dinner?
I'm actually not hungry.
And it's like, we're in that awkward stage of where
because we went for like brunch, but it was a late brunch, but we haven't had a lunch, but it's not quite tea time, so it's like, we are in Gilly Hicks, having a little look at their bralettes. They have some such lovely stuff. I really love them. Oh yeah, I love the halter ones. I like these as well. I'm a big fan of like crisscross back.
Yeah, I just saw that. Like, look how cute the back of that
really nice, yeah. We are currently walking through Nikolai Viator, which is like a really kind of authentic German area with some bougie like independent shops. I really like it. We're just walking through it because we're gonna go for dinner like on the river. Oh my god, the cute dog is still here. But yeah, basically tonight we're gonna have German food because obviously you've probably gathered so far we've only really eaten Italian or American. So tonight I'm gonna try a schnitzel for the first time. Don't really know what one is, but Eve described it as a giant chicken nugget. So here is the cute dog. I'm gonna try and film it for you because there's been no dog content for a while. Can you see it? That little bear over there. It's got a bandage on its foot. Oh. We are in an authentic-ish German, authentic-ish like restaurant. You can tell it's definitely different to anywhere else we've been. It's like, you know, high ceilings, like beams, that kind of vibe. It's cool though, it's really cool. Look at this for a bit of German food. It's a schnitzel and a beer. I'm a changed woman. Don't know what this is really. Eve's telling me it's potato salad. I feel like that's a lie.
It's a bit of a niche taste.
Niche taste.
I like it.
Love that. Eve's a fan. We are in a cocktail bar now called Mio. I'm not really dressed for a cocktail bar actually.
Spanish word actually.
Oh, it's not in Spain though. But it had the best cocktail menu I've literally ever seen. It had like 4 pages worth of cocktails, which was so good. And the interior and the exterior is really nice. Like they have all of these like umbrellas and stuff. Are you taking the mick out of me?
It's because I lifted up the cocktail menu to demonstrate the wide array of cocktails that were on offer.
But then I just ignored you.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry. Well, here is an example of how many cocktails there are on offer. However, yeah, we've ordered them on the way. I forgot what else I was going to say. Oh yeah, it's really nice sitting outside because they've got heaters. So we're sat by this like fire. They also have like heaters in the light. And yeah, we scooted here. We have been obsessed with the scooter system. Like honestly, I really think it needs to come to the UK. If they had scooters around London, around Leeds, I would be there scootering around, but they're just not a thing. I know you can hire those bikes, but it's really not the same. Like
they're quite expensive if you have a big thing.
What, the scooters?
It was €2.
Yeah. I mean, you wouldn't do it every single day, but if you knew you had a long journey, like earlier we did quite a long journey and it only cost €3. Yeah, we were driving on the road, like we were legitimately alongside cars on the wrong side of the road. I was like, Eve was leading us and me and Lydia had no idea where we were going. It was just all the faith was on Eve. But to be fair to you, you got us there, it was fine.
Just about.
Yeah, you were a bit stressed, weren't you?
I was honestly like, no, I would not recommend to friends. I feel like if we did it in the UK and it was on the left
It'd be fine, yeah. It was because we were on the wrong side of the road.
I didn't know.
Yeah, I've never driven on the wrong side of the road, obviously, like I'm too young to drive abroad. But after today, it's definitely a no from me. I didn't understand how any of the crossings work. Okay, we're back in the hotel room. The lighting's very harsh, but I just need to tell a quick story because we were about to get the like train / underground back to the hotel, but we couldn't work out which platform it was, and basically because we're lazy, we were like, we're gonna get an Uber instead. So we went downstairs to the train station platform, waiting for the Uber to arrive. These 2 guys come up to us, and like obviously we're a bit wary because there's been a couple of occasions on this trip where random men, 4 separate occasions where just men / boys have come up to us, because to be fair, I don't think they were much older than us, and spoken to us, but obviously this guy spoke to us in German and we were both like,
we literally stood there and were like, we made that exact noise at the same time.
It was low-key probably rude on our part, but I know no German at all. So then I was like, English, and we both were just like, English. Yeah. And then he was like, oh, follow me on Instagram. Like that's literally what he said, and we were like, what? Okay. And then he like kind of got talking a little bit, and he was like, oh, whereabouts are you from? And we were like, oh, England. And he was like, London. And I was like, no, Yorkshire. And his actual reaction was, what? And I was like, yeah, fair enough. That cracked me up. So then while we were waiting for the Uber, I literally had no excuse as to not follow him on Instagram, because Lydia went, oh, my phone's died. I was stood on my phone waiting for the Uber to arrive. So I was like, okay, click on his profile. In his bio, it's like YouTuber. So I was like, okay, but I didn't realise until we're in the Uber, so he said bye. So me and Lydia in the back of the Uber looking at this guy's videos. He's got quite a lot of Instagram followers, to be fair.
Yeah.
I was shook. He's like some professional dancer or something. So that just happened.
But he does these videos, like, you know, the ones where people go round the street.
Yeah.
And are like, do those videos with girls, trying to pull girls. So I'm like, Molly, we might be in this random guy's video.
Like, just imagine it now in the background of a video, like, we harassed English girls on the street of Germany. Like, that'll be us, because we're just there like, what? What? It's so bad. But it was quite funny, like, it's just so random. But I didn't feel like scared at any point, because he seemed really nice.
He was nice.
Yeah, when the taxi came, he like fist bumped me, and we got in the taxi, and it was just like, what has just happened? So yeah, that was how our Monday night just ended. So gonna end this bit of the vlog here and pick you up in the morning, but we are pretty much just traveling home tomorrow, so there won't be much else, I don't think, but I'll properly end it tomorrow. But I thought I'd tell you the story. Okay, good morning. It is now Tuesday. It's still too early in the morning. This morning Lydia and I got up at 6:45, 6:45, which was just a bit gross. It would have been fine if we'd gone to bed at a normal time, but I think we went to bed at about 1, so we've had like 5 hours sleep. We sat in the airport departures feeling very sorry for ourselves, but our flight is in like half an hour, or just over half an hour, so hopefully we'll be boarding soon. Plus side of this whole experience is we got some absolute bargains in duty free. Oh my god, how good was that?
I got a whole litre bottle of absolute vodka for freshers for the equivalent of 12 quid.
£12 for a litre bottle of vodka.
That's like 25 quid.
I'm shook. Honestly, I would have got the same, but I just didn't really want to carry it. And I also got some beers for my like mum and dad. Yeah, they were really cheap. I was so surprised, because usually duty free is like not that different to the normal prices. I don't think it is. But here it was, so that was really good. That kind of made the experience better, because also there's really nothing else to do. Like, we're in the terminal, but there's like no shops or cafes. There's literally just chairs. So we were kind of sitting there like, what are we gonna do for this whole time? Anyway, yeah, we're waiting to board now. I'm excited to get on the plane and just like get home now, because it's so early. I'm like ready to go back to bed. Okay, oh, this is a strange angle. Anyway, it kind of works. I'm gonna end this vlog here. I'm back in my office, I'm back at home, it's the next day. I have been working like a crazy person since 7 AM this morning, because tomorrow, and as you're currently watching this, I am in Amsterdam. The quickest flight turnaround of all time, but tomorrow I'm actually going to Amsterdam with a brand. I'm going with Clink Hostels. I'm so excited about it. There's a few of us going that haven't been on my channel before. I don't know them really well, but I do know the girls going. So yeah, spending 3 nights, 4 days in Amsterdam, and I'm very excited about it. So that video will be coming next week. But yeah, follow my Instagram so that you are up to date with what's going on, where I am, that kind of thing. But yeah, I'm going to end this Berlin vlog here. I hope you enjoyed it. Thank you so much to Eve as well for having me and Lydia come and visit her, and to being a really good tour guide and showing us all around Berlin. I was going to say Germany. But yeah, I hope you've enjoyed the vlog. I shall be back with a video on Tuesday next week, potentially not Thursday as well. Schedule's a bit all over the place. Basically, go down below and subscribe so that you know when I'm uploading. And I shall be back very soon. Bye guys!